Hello and welcome to this special broadcast tonight from Limestone YMCA as we bring you ABA basketball from Maysville, Kentucky. Tonight as the Louisville Pros travel from about an hour over to take on the Maysville Miners. So we got a special game coming up for you. Maysville just getting going as an entire franchise. It's had their ups and downs this year, but coming off a really good win last week over the Columbus Wizards. Coming back into this game, facing the Pros, who have a lot of talent. Not a lot of depth, not a lot of people can make the trip tonight. Only 7 people on the entire roster. Here we go, we're about to get started now. Here on the NM Sports Network, we appreciate you guys for being with us. Looks like we're gonna have Deanne and it's like Caleb Zerkutton for the tip. And goes out of bounds here early. And we already got an inbound from the side. Doss taking it around, getting it back over to Gibbs. And an early bucket here for the Miners. Apologize, still trying to get that scoreboard up for you guys. Missed shot on the other end for the Pros. Getting it around, gets it down low. Now to the three-point line, big shot here, and it goes in for the Pros. So off to a quick start. Gonna be 3-3 each team. 11 minutes left, already 1 minute of this game. Deanne backing down. Turnaround jumper, no good. The Pros gonna be pushing it now. A little turnaround, baby hook in the paint, no good. That's rebounded, brought down. Doss, excellent week last week, still struggling to get going here at the beginning of the game. Deanne, offensive putback, no good. But Deanne's gonna go out to the line for 2 free throws. Very effective game. Has been out a lot with family issues this year, but fresh breath of air. Coach Thomas and these Miners really need him. Misses the first free throw and the second as well. Tough trip at the line now. Louisville bringing it down. Charging to the rim. That's Dominique Williams, and he'll get the quick bucket. Pros go up by 2 now. And quick drive in the paint, and looks like the Miners are going to get some more free throws. That was Big Mike Laster that time. He's been playing the 5 a lot this year, but goes back to the 4 with Deanne's presence in the starting lineup. I bet he loves that. Ability to work his way, really is a big wing. Also had a wonderful game last week. Laster hits the first. And the second as well. Laster 2 of 2 from the line. Bringing it down Zerhucken. To Overstreet. Scanning the floor, back to the corner. Out to the wing. Airball 3 by Williams, and it'll be Miners' ball. Oh, and they'll get it right back in. And stolen by Williams. Very athletic play there. And Williams with the fancy finish cannot get it to go. And down low to big Mike Laster. Another great bucket by the big man. Good rebound there by Lions. Over to DN, big three coming here. And gets nothing. Great hustle by Gibbs under the rim. And they'll reset with Doss. Laster sees a seam, takes it. Oh my goodness! DN with a powerful putback. And that was a beautiful play there. I'm so sad I did not get the replay. Oh my goodness. DN coming with a sledgehammer. Gibbs over to the corner. Doss, big three, knocks it down. Miners, huge run here early. 12-5. And three. Zerhucken, no good. Did not tie it up. Over to Doss. Gonna try to make it an 11-point run with a bucket here. Gibbs up, and the and one is good. Beautiful play by Troy Gibbs, finally getting his hand in this scoring party, and we'll take a look back here on this replay. Oh, excuse me. Still a little messed up, so we'll just watch these free throws and try to get everything in order. Still an amazing play by Troy Gibbs. Put it back up. Pros now get it in the corner. And great three to break their scoring drought of 2 minutes. Lions bringing it down. Pass over to Doss. Doss avoids the screen by DN. He'll just attack ISO ball. Beautiful kick out to the corner. Troy Gibbs, no good. Zerhuber, no good on the jumper. He's been ice cold to start this one off. Gibbs bringing it back down now. Take the DN screen. Cross court. Gibbs again. Doss. The Doss man. Huge three here early for the Miners. Go back up by 9. Big three by Williams the other way. Some really cold jump shooting for the Louisville Pros to begin this game, and Williams breaks a spell again. He's been their bright spot in their offense. Doss is going to bring it back down. Think about it. It's him and Laster out there. That was a dynamic duo last week. Shot up for Lions. No good. Louisville bringing it back down now. Big drive from Overstreet. Gets DN off balance. Bang, bang play down low. Lions coming down. Will not see Doss wide open in the wing. You hate to see that. And Doss got too close for comfort there. Overstreet, oh, it's Williams, excuse me, will draw the foul on the other end. Dominique Williams has really willed these Louisville Pros back and made it a very competitive game. Williams going to be at the free throw line. So we'll kind of regroup and have a timeout. So excellent start to this game, 17-13. We've seen runs by both teams, but ultimately the Miners end up on top. We are going to throw it to commercial break. We'll be right back after this here on NM Sports Network for the ABA basketball presentation of your Maysville Miners.
Growing up, I kind of felt like there was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. Product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody.
Back over. Williams in the wing again. Dominique Williams has been a one-man show. These Louisville Pros here so far. Lions come down. Kicks to the corner. Where they left him open. Can't do that. They get lucky there. All right, big three from Williams again, trying to find his spot, wasn't able to hit it. 5.5 minutes left here in this first quarter. Gibbs tries to get it down low, can't get it to Laster. Great steal there. Get it back over to Williams once again. Overstreet, hard drive over Laster, no good. Gibbs down there gets out-lengthed. No good on the drive. Big rebound by Doss. Step back. Doss just off. He's had some hiccups getting going tonight. They bring it back down. Down low, number 15. That's Justin Thurman knocking down the leaning mid-range off balance. And that'll give the Pros their first lead since the beginning of this game. Doss back over to Lions. They'll hand it right back. Gibbs has a little space. He is a deadly pinpoint passer, and you see it there. Courtney Ware hits the cut, and you know Troy Gibbs is going to see his man every time. Bring it back down now. That's Overstreet. Good road, Dominique. Deep three. No good. Thankfully bounces off. Laster, fast break, bucket. Fantastic athleticism from the big man there. And a foul. That'll send Overstreet to the line for two. This early back and forth affair, it has been a tough one. hand it in. It'll be 23-23. Apologize for the delay. And pass back the other way. Ware's going to have another bucket. And three, up, no good. Louisville will have another three from the same spot after the offensive rebound, and it'll be nailed. We got some talking happening. I don't know what the call was, but while that's happening, let's see what we got on our replay over here. Laster. That's after the fast break bucket. Comes down and nails it. Wonderful athleticism carrying him there. I have some discussions from officials. (28-26). Maysville is up. And it looks like there's a foul on the floor. Got you, so it's going to be a technical foul. And Doss will shoot the free throws. Had some bang-bang plays down low. And Louisville pays for it. So we'll call a timeout there.
That I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated. You know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. It's just people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
All right, hello and welcome back to Limestone YMCA. We are fresh off of a technical foul on the Louisville Pros. Had a little bit of confusion there between the referees, but we got it all sorted out. Now Maysville will come back out with possession and up by 3 with 3:27 left to go here in the first quarter. All right, Doss bringing the ball down now. Doss gets it back, top of the key. Doss has it stolen. Dominique Williams the other way. Takes away the technical point they got right away. Needed that possession. Courtney Ware, hesitation on the 3. Doss draws attention from Williams on the perimeter, sees a seam. Kicks it out to the wing. Gibbs back in the high post. Doss goes over to the corner. Mike Laster. No good on the other side. Bounces off the opposite side of the rim, and they'll have a fast break. Immediately stolen by Seth Doss. Beautiful job. Gibbs back over to Laster. Laster with the spin around lay-in falls. Gorgeous job on the fast break. Maysville has been running the break this entire game. Overstreet goes down low. They get the offensive rebound again. That's Zerlukin. I believe it's Zerlukin, excuse me. Wasn't given very efficient rosters. Lions over to Ware. Gibbs, kick back to Doss. Doss driving. Gets it back to Marlon Lyons. Fakes the pass, back down low to Laster, who is having a heck of a day so far here in the Limestone YMCA. I bet he already has about 10 points already. And 3 the other way. So Louisville's, okay, they got 35, I guess. Sorry, trying to catch up this scoreboard. Such a fast-paced game, and I run it. 37, I swear they're changing it over there. All right. 1.5 minutes to go. Dominique Williams trying to find the drive. Back over to the corner. Big 3! That's a buzzer beater there. Right at the end of the shot clock for the Louisville Pros. And another 3 back-to-back here. Huge effort at the end. How'd they get that? What is going on over there at the score table? Excuse me, guys. All right, and it gets stolen right away. Maysville gets another bucket. Okay, it's 43 to 40. 43 to 40 for sure. Excuse me, everyone. This is insanity right now. Under 20 seconds left. Seth Doss is going to dribble it out. That was Holloway with that 3 a few moments ago. And Dominique Williams going on a hell of a run here at the end of the first quarter. It's going to be 6 seconds left. Back-to-back 3-point plays. $45 to 40 could be a 3-point play now if he hits this one. Gorgeous job by Dominique. All right, misses it, comes back down. Lions right before the buzzer. And that'll do it for the half. It's going to be 45 to 42. Louisville is up over the Maysville Miners here on the NM Sports Network for this edition of ABA basketball. Again, 45 to 42. The Louisville Pros are leading here on the NM Sports Network. We are all live on YouTube, so we appreciate you guys if you are watching for sticking around. We're going to get a couple things figured out. Excuse me for the delays. We'll be right back after this commercial break here on NM Sports Network.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know.
Hello and welcome back to the game. Second quarter just started. It did it very fast. already have an and one for Louisville. Excuse me. Overstreet is going to try to attempt to put 3 more on the board after that amazing run at the end of the first quarter. No good. So instant rebound. Three by Lions. Overstreet driving, huge block. Gigantic play down low. That was number 34, Dieng Menglock. No good on the shot, still 47-44. And there's another shot by Lions. Williams going to be inbounding from the sideline. Right in front of the camera. And big three by Holloway, no good. Lions doing cross court. Big shot up. Aware, no good. Shot good the other way by Overstreet. Fast break. And Lions misses the dunk. Big block by number 1 for the pros. We'll have some free throws coming up for the Maysville Miners. Apologize for the camera angles. Really trying to figure this out, guys. Thank you. First free throw is good. Second free throw is no good. Big shot there by the Miners. Maysville just stole the lead back for the first time since at the end of the first quarter. Big steal on the other end by Lions. Over to Doss. Beautiful play. Another fast bucket. They are kings of the fast break here in this second quarter. Clock stops with a foul. Lions back to the wing. Courtney Ware. And it spins in. Courtney Ware making the bucket look good. Holloway, shot misses. Fantastic pass by Gibbs. Full court in the and one. Should have been an and one by Courtney Ware. A lot of contact down low, no call. Williams with a step back three. This game is chaos. We're looking at possibly 250 total points here at the Limestone YMCA tonight. Wing three, no good. Overstreet on the fast break. 1-on-3. And we know about Troy Gibbs stifling that fast break with that physical defense. Trademark Gibbs. All right. In the corner, pass down low. All right, Maysville gets another possession. To the wing, no look pass by Laster. Gibbs puts the three up, airballed. Gives the pros an opportunity. Dominic Williams has been dominating this game, almost 20 points already. Goes out of bounds. Ware gives it over to Doss for a three. Pass over. Deep wing three. Nailed by the pros. All right, guys, we're having some camera malfunction, so we're going to send it over to commercial break until then.
Growing up, I kind of felt like there was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
Apologize for that, folks. Got Courtney Ware at the line for two as we come back in here. Game clock is inaccurate. It was 7:45 remaining. Hopefully we got everything figured out here. Limestone YMCA for NM Sports Network edition of ABA basketball. We have your Maysville Miners up 61 to 55 here. Pass over to the corner. It is over. Nope. Yep, Overstreet now. Over to the corner. Big three. No good. Gibbs. Down low. Gets it back. Almost. Dominique Williams gets absolutely rejected. Troy Gibbs, amazing play there. Beautiful track down defense. You'll see it here on the replay. Oh, ref just got in the way. It's the brutal part about this angle. Courtney Ware picks it out. Courtney Ware goes up. Beautiful fast break bucket. Overstreet driving. Getting over to the wing. Williams over to the corner. Dominique lets it fly. No good. Gets it back. Over to the corner. Another three. That one will be nailed. That one was Thurman, number 15 for the Louisville Pros. Beautiful shot there. Three is up and good. That's Dieng from the corner. Amazing shot there. Dominique, shot of his own. And another one for Dieng. Mans is hot. Gets the lead up to 11 and a steal on the other end by Courtney Ware. I could not believe my eyes. Maysville putting together an amazing run. 3 in a row for Dieng. No good. That would have been gigantic. And that's going to be a timeout for the Maysville Miners. But what an amazing run. Deanne hits 2 back-to-back threes. We'll take a look at it here. Your Maysville Miners replay. Hands it off to Gibbs. No one picks up Deanne on the switch. Has time and swishes it back-to-back. Inserting some crazy energy here into this room. So with 5:43 to go, Maysville has gone on a spectacular run the last 2 minutes and has put themselves up 69-58 by 11 whole points. So insane game so far here. Limestone YMCA already halfway through the second quarter. We appreciate you rocking with us tonight here on NM Sports Network. I know it's been a weird cast so far. We've had some camera issues, timeout issues, but we appreciate you guys if you are still here watching your Maysville Miners here on the NM Sports Network. Coming out of this timeout, Miners will have to keep this momentum going to the end of the second quarter. Louisville Pros down a couple players, only have 7 points, 7 players here in their lineup. Lyons is gonna have the inbound. Doss scanning the floor. Man-to-man for the Pros. Going to baseline, gets knocked out from behind. And Williams waiting on the call. It's gonna stay with Maysville. Doss, inbound to Laster. Back to Doss, no one picks him up. They double team Laster. No good, beautiful effort by Courtney Ware, puts it back up. And another offensive rebound, and who else? That's Deanne. Cranks the lead to 13, and another fast break bucket by Overstreet. I'm running the scoreboard right now. I'm very overwhelmed. These fast breaks just keep going. Deanne, over to Laster. Over to the corner, Lyons. Another bucket. Absolute chaos here in Maysville. Back and forth, these two boxers of basketball teams. The other way, Holloway, no good. Just under 5 minutes left. Courtney Ware puts up a 3. That's no good. We got another fast break the other way. Exhausting basketball being played right now. Williams straight to the rack. And that is his 3rd and 1 opportunity of the day. So good at getting that contact down low. So Louisville maintains their deficit. Dominique Williams putting on an amazing performance right here at the Limestone YMCA. Opportunity for a free throw now. first free throw is up. And good. First and only. We'll have Doss bring it back down. 4.5 minutes to go. Marlon Lyons tries the behind the back, gets picked out by Overstreet. And it'll stay Miners' ball. Pass it in, that'll be Laster with the bucket. Holloway bringing it down. Dominique Williams, they're really trying to make up for this size here, especially with DN out there like that playing defense. Wonderful perimeter D that time. They get it over to Doss. Doss passes it over to Laster, and I think Laster will get fouled. Definitely will call the foul on Overstreet. Definitely has an issue with it, but who cares at this point? It's in the books. Laster will have 2 free throws here. Laster first free throw is up and no good. Get another opportunity for a free throw. And second one will be good. So Williams bringing it down now. Pass over to the top of the key. Pass back. Over to the corner. Holloway. Complete air ball there. Lions bringing it down now. Courtney Ware. Over to Doss. Pass to DN. D. Will all over it. And it'll be a jump ball. Possession in favor of the Pros. Dominique getting it done on the hustle side of the ball too. Winning Louisville a possession. We're gonna have another media timeout here. 77-63, the Miners have taken over here in this second quarter at the Limestone YMCA here on NM Sports Network. We'll be right back after this short break.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling, and it's also
Hello and welcome back to Maysville Miners basketball here at the ABA League. Limestone YMCA, we're coming out of the timeout break here. In the second quarter, we got 3:41 remaining on the clock till the half. It has been an insane run and gun game, as is a lot of ABA basketball. Very entertaining to watch. The Miners already have 77 points here in the second quarter. They have been full throttle, but that man right there, Dominique Williams, has been doing everything he can to keep these Pros in the game. Over a third of his team's points. Here with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Keeping his Louisville Pros in the game. Doss over to Lyons. Lyons gets held up by the defense, and that's going to be a travel there for DN. Shuffled the feet, can't do that. So now the Pros get an opportunity to make this a single-digit deficit. Williams over to the corner. Thurman knocks it down. Storming right back into this game are the Pros. Only down by 8 now. We're just down by 16. Pass to the wing. One of the Lions yet to knock down a three. This will be his first of the game. Lions making it rain. Three-pointer right back at him. Beautiful job. Lions almost gets the steal. Overstreet earns it back. And they try to get it to Williams. Lions was all over that, telegraphed that big time. Here the buzzer ring. There's going to be a substitution on the floor. Mayock. Don't know that pronunciation. Berman over to Williams. Williams, three is good. This man does not stop. I think he's going for 30 points in the first half. It's been a ridiculous game for him so far, and they cannot stop whatever he's doing. He is so forceful with his skills. Lions misses that three. Cannot keep up with D. Will in the paint. Or on the perimeter, excuse me. Big miss down low. Doesn't catch the fast break movement. Lions straight to the rim, and Lions put on a nice little run here at the end of this second quarter. Every time Williams gets that deficit down, the Miners crank it right back up. Already over 150 points scored here in this first half. Overstreet calls for a screen. Around, gets the mismatch. Trying to get the quickness advantage. Does not work with that size. Ware, run to the fast break now. Courtney Ware. Easy money. Up by 12 are the Miners. I believe that was three. Big problem. And there's been a problem with the scorers table, as sometimes there is. So we are going to go to the floor for that. I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so we are right back here in the gym with the score updated. Maysville has the ball now. Everything's fine. Got our together Lions with a quick score. Williams has been a one-man show, doing everything he can to keep these pros in the game. Overstreet, offensive board in, puts up the bucket. Beautiful job with the contact for Overstreet, hanging with that. Exceptional body control. Gets him to the line for an and one opportunity. Big and one opportunity at that. Stifling the momentum of these Miners who have been on fire here in the second. Shot rolls off. Pass over to Gibbs. Gibbs might try to reset for a Coach Thomas timeout. And now this is a Maysville Miners basketball. 86-77. We have over 160 points in the first half. It's absolutely ridiculous. Here for this edition of ABA Basketball on NM Sports Network. 86-77, Miners up. 23.8 seconds to go here in the first half. to Limestone YMCA here in Maysville, Kentucky, where we have an ABA basketball game just coming out of the half. The Maysville Miners lead 86-77 on the Louisville Pros. Looks like Maysville will start off with the ball very quickly. Troy Gibbs barely does things any other way. Trying to catch him sleeping. Man always has fun no matter what he's doing. We'll restart the clock as well. All right, so we got 11:56 right on cue with the scoreboard. Kick it to the corner. Back across court, Doss. Big bucket from the outside, no good. Laster with the tip. Exceptional work for that man. Definitely the leading performer in the first half of the Maysville Miners, as is Dominique Williams for the Pros. We'll get a tip in for Zerhucken. 88-79. Lions going in. Big D. Who else? Cleans up, but Mike Laster. Big man getting some garbage buckets inside. He did pretty much everything. And an and one bucket. Clock will be stopped at 11:04. Just Overstreet. It's his third and one of the game. Putting in a lot of effort. Try to get this lead down to 8. Been playing catch up a lot of this second quarter. In the beginning of the third, and he'll snap it in. Gets it down to 82-90, 8-point deficit. Corner, Doss driving, top of the key. Gets it over to the wing, Lions drives baseline. Hits it under, gets it stolen by Thurman. Great defense there by the Pros. Starting off this half really polished. Overstreet again. And will miss the bucket, but he will head to the line for 2 free throws. Got some time to take a look at that the first bucket of the Miners. Doss misses, and Laster right back up above the rim. Back to his D1 basketball days. Beautiful tip in. Overstreet misses the first one. It was definitely the B to Williams A there in that first half. Williams had close to 30 first half points. Amazing game for him. Looked defeated coming out for the second half. Overstreet will miss both the free throws. Lions kicks it to the corner. Gibbs looking for his angle, finds it. Kicks to the corner, kicks to the wing. Lions, 3 is off. And Gibbs in the mix somehow keeps the ball with the Miners. And it'll go straight to Laster. Another big bucket for Maysville. 3 up, no good for Williams. And excuse me, we're having some camera issues. That was a 3 by Thurman. Excuse that little hiccup. Right on par with the game clock now. Miners still have the ball. Big 3 by Courtney Ware. Beamed down to the wing. And big 3 by Williams is off. I'll be keeping up with the score here. Got to make sure this camera's good. Excuse the technical difficulties there. We are back rolling. On the line, just a free throw. We got a bucket down low for the Louisville Pros, and we are back at it. Lions, big drive. Floating to the rim that time. Step back from Williams. Driving to the rim, gets harassed. We'll lose the ball there. Coming around the other side, Overstreet drops it in. Louisville's approaching. Beautiful pass by Troy Gibbs. How about that one? Amazing play there. And Courtney Ware tags on some more buckets. Going in Overstreet with the spin move. Gets halted by Laster and will call a travel. Doss racing back on a fast break. Over to Courtney Ware. Courtney Ware passes down low to Laster. Lions, big mid-range jumper, no good. Mike Laster down there battling inside. And the big man kicks it over to Doss. Exceptional work there by the Miners. Staying on top of this game. Call a foul on Troy Gibbs. Gibbs having a word with the ref, and we'll have a media timeout here on the play. 7 minutes left here in the third. The Maysville Miners lead the Louisville Pros 108-92. So we'll be right back here on the NM Sports Network for some ABA basketball. Appreciate you guys sticking with us.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express. That's kind of where it generated from. You know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
Alrighty, so here we are back on the NM Sports Network, right out of the media timeout. The ABA basketball, the Miners are up 108-92 on the Louisville Pros. And ever since the middle of the second quarter, this has been all Miners all the time. Mid-range jumper is good. Fantastic start to the second half of this third quarter for the Pros. Big three the other way for the Miners. No good. Williams running in a fast break. And another bucket. Good for the Pros. Attacking quickly. Trying to finally get themselves buried out of this deficit. That was their cutting there. Right after the bucket from Shakir. Laster to the line for two. Definitely been the star player of this game. Over 25 points already. Just now halfway through. Alrighty. Run back the other way after Laster misses the and one opportunity. Down low, Overstreet's no good. Shakir tries to go for the board, but the size mismatch is absolutely killing the Pros right now. So they're cutting over to Dominic Williams. Has not been getting it going here in this third quarter. One man can only do so much. So he'll miss that one. And they'll get it back down low. Laster will be fouled inside, perhaps. Laster's getting in double-digit territory with the free throws now. Making it very, very difficult for the Louisville Pros to contain. Misses his first, makes the second though, so Miners keep that double-digit lead intact. They're cutting, spin move, inside, no good, bounces off the other end. Lyons gets the rebound, starts the fast break to Ware. Ware gets it down to Gibbs, and they'll call it a travel, I believe, on Courtney Ware. Tough sledding for the Miners on that possession. And they'll come down, quick bucket from Overstreet. That's their strategy to try to come back for the Pros. Trying to do it with quick runaway buckets. Gibbs misses the threes. They're cutting one-on-one. Size mismatch versus Mike Laster, and Laster will foul him. Have an opportunity to get it to 10 here. So Cutton's going to be at the line for two. And Cutton makes the first. So I'll bring in Holloway for the Pros. Number 6. .5:11 left to go here in this third quarter. So Cutton misses the second one. They get it to Doss. The quickest fashion possible. Going straight to the rim. Laster can't get it. Great positioning by Overstreet. Back down to Williams. Thurman with the three, and that's off. So quick draw for both teams. Williams pokes it out. Overstreet gets the steal. Williams over the wing. Thurman pump fakes, moves to the left, and they're finally back within 8. Louisville on a little run of their own. On an exceptional run. It'll be 4:43 left here in the third now. The Pros are only down 8 after just being down 18 here on the NM Sports Network. 4:48 left to go here in this third quarter. We'll be right back after this timeout. We'll launch back out of this timeout. It's been the quickest pace of play I've seen in a long time. Miners trying to get an angle of attack from the wing. Not get it done, it'll be a foul. All right, so we got a 111 to 104 here. Miners with the ball inbounding under their own rim. Now they're talking about the score, the same thing just talking about over here. 111 to 104, I think that's what they'll decide on. Laster will be at the line shooting free throws. Yet again, a familiar sight we've seen here today. Laster misses it. We'll be running again. Dominique Williams tries to take the 1-on-2. Doesn't go well for him, and they'll get another fast break on the other end. Gibbs misses it. Big rebound by Marlon Lyons. Picked out by Holloway, and it'll stay Maysville Miners ball. .422 remaining. Miners lead by 7. The pros on their tails now. And Gibbs throws it off the opposing player back to himself. And it does not work out, but gotta give a nod to the creativity. Speaking of creativity, Williams taking it down on the break. It is now within 5 for the first time since the beginning of the second quarter. The pros have marched back into this game with this tough approach to defense, and they're gonna call it a double dribble. They thought Holloway picked it out. Now the pros will try to get going. We'll call a delay game on Courtney Ware. Overstreet and Williams have willed their teams back into this game finally. For the first time since the second quarter. It'll be within 5, and I think they're going to call a timeout on the play. So 111, 106. This just got a lot more interesting, folks, here at the Limestone YMCA for ABA basketball. And more importantly, the Maysville Miners. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or.
All righty. Back here after the quick break. Back to business here. 111-106. Dominating the last 20 minutes of basketball. Yes, they will. Right, Overstreet, 2 free throws, and then they're going to tag Gibbs with the foul. Overstreet misses it. It was a 1-on-1. Not get a hold of it. Blair's going to be running the fast break, and they'll slow it back down to the half court. Doss with some space out in the perimeter. That's never a good sign. Laster over to the corner. Lions pump fake. Goes through both defenders, and they'll call the foul. Holloway's going crazy. They'll tag him with the foul. Clock will be stopped. .32. Lions will have 2 free throws on his hands. Being fouled from the shot. Every single possession is so important now for both teams. Lions will sink the second one as well, so put the lead back up to 7 here for the Miners. 3:30 to go here in the third. Williams slowed down immensely here in the third quarter, but the pros have stepped up collectively, and that's another man whose jump shot's gotten going here in the third. Thurman, the quick mid-range bucket. Ware's going to reset top of the key, looking for Laster down low, gets it out to Doss, who thinks about it. Laster, another shot, they're going to double team him. That's a good sign, but they leave Doss out in the corner. Seen this man's jumper hit. Nothing but money last few weeks. They're cutting behind the back, beautiful, down low to Overstreet on Gibbs. They're cutting with a crazy spin on the best post defender on the floor right now, and big Mike Laster with a huge rejection gets it down to Lions, and that energy, I have a feeling it's going to change the rest of this game. Oh my goodness. Mike Laster with a nasty rejection, and with another one. Mike Laster back-to-back blocks here. And another fast break bucket spawns from it. Big Mike taking over in a big way here in the third. Oh my sweet Jesus. And you see there. Gibbs is always the antagonist here in these games. Making some more magic happen. Talk about magic. Mike Laster's stripped away the hope of the pros here in the last minute and a half. Sent the Miners on a huge 9-2 run. Holloway chipping into it though. Got sent to the free throw line and hit his first. Now just when they were having troubles down low, they send in the 6'5" DN. He's also made 3 3-pointers here today. Holloway misses the second one. We're back on the run. Doss kicks it out. It ends up in the corner. That's Ware. No good. Who else? Who else? Big Mike Laster getting it done again in the paint, getting his hands dirty here in this third quarter. He'll head to the line for 2 after an immaculate offensive rebound. 2 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Michael Laster putting his stamp on this game in a huge way. Nails the first. Second one will not go in. Will cause a pros fast break. Big bucket, no good. Zerkutton couldn't cut it. Bringing it back down now, it'll be Doss in transition, causing some major contact, and now he'll head to the line. The pros were so close to getting this lead back within 5 points. And Maysville every time jumps back out with some impactful plays, mostly in the interior. Louisville's majorly lacking in size. That's something Maysville has taken advantage of time after time. Doss heading to the line for two. That was on the shot. He'll make the first. Maysville running back away with it. Just when the pros thought they were going to come back. And they're playing the fast break all the way. They got Ware and Laster down low, but Doss will sink it, so no worries about that. So Cutting hands it in to Williams. Doss all over Williams, who has been majorly stifled here in this third quarter. Great switch on the perimeter. Overstreet back to Williams, trying to create a shot. Is surrounded. Deanne down low, guarded by Deanne, who almost ships it back to Indiana. Laster to Doss. Courtney Ware hesitates, back over to Doss, has some space, he sees some light, he won't hit it. Now Louisville will try to get back in transition where they've had a lot of success, and I think Overstreet is going to draw a foul with his horizontal shiftiness. So 1:08 remaining here in the third. Looks like he got a little hurt on that tumble. So we'll give Overstreet a few seconds to collect himself. Go to the line for the 1-and-1. Very essentially makes this first, and he does not. Come off the rim, saved by Laster. Now we're back in motion. On the wing, going around to Deanne's screen. Under a minute remaining. Courtney Ware inside. Beautiful finish. Swooping all the way around. Dominique Williams kicks it over to Zerkutton. Passes to the wing. Holloway, big three, no good. Tippin is good. Dominique Williams, the point guard down there with the offensive putback. Laster goes up. Beautiful body contortion. 127 to 111. Zerkutton, big three. That's off. Shakir rebounds it in the face of Courtney Ware. Bold shot there by Holloway. Dominique gets it back. No good. They're missing threes left and right. Overstreet drives out, back out to Williams. Williams is no good again. He's gone completely cold here in the third quarter. Doss with the Euro step, cannot finish it. So we'll have 9 seconds left on the clock here. Miners lead by 16 after the deficit was erased back to 5. They created it again. 9.7 left. We'll have a little timeout on the floor from Coach Thomas. Big shout out. You've seen a couple of commercials already, so I might as well shout out a local brand from our neck of the woods in Dayton, but they are going regional express it. Very efficient, athletic clothing company. Locally owned, family owned, doing a lot of big things, so make sure you call Express It, look at their website. Got some amazing and comfortable options for athletes and more. 937-369-0222. Want some more information on Express It. Here we are coming back into this game on NM Sports Network. We got 9 seconds left. We got an inbound. Courtney Ware, deep three. No good. Offensive putback is airballed. So one more shot for Overstreet and the pros, and their third quarter is over. A third quarter of ups and downs. Does not end well for them, though. So they go back down by 16 after that, having the lead down to 5. They allow a 14-3 run. And the Miners are starting to run away with it here in the fourth here on NM Sports Network. We're going to throw it over to that favorite Express It commercial one more time, and we'll be back. The Limestone YMCA for the Maysville Miners in ABA basketball's fourth quarter.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
All right, here we are back here for the fourth quarter at the Limestone YMCA on NM Sports Network. The Maysville Miners lead 127 to 111. We'll have a quick foul to come out. Overstreet will head back to the line, a place he spent a lot of time here today. First one was missed, and second one is good. Still down by 15 are the pros. A lot to conquer, especially with the runs Maysville has put together today. Big three is up, no good. Rebounded back to the fast break. Williams, he starts to get going again. They absolutely need him here in the fourth. Pass over to the corner. Silent Fry. Deanne. Awkward mid-range jumper. Doss with the snipe. No good. Shakir with the rebound. Passes it over to Overstreet. Overstreet driving hard. I think it's going to be a charge on the play. Even though if it wouldn't have been, it would have been blocked by Deanne. Do they get the charge to go their way? Pick it inside to Troy Gibbs. Back out, Mike Laster, no good. Gibbs trying to make the flashy play as always. It's a good pass. Doss was not ready for it though. Nonetheless, it'll be Louisville ball. Williams trying to navigate, get away from this perimeter defense that has been cursing him in the second half. Can't do it, and there's gonna be some kind of foul. They're going to discuss it. Definitely will be on Maysville. So they'll get it. While Maysville was off guard, but we're very familiar with that man after the last couple of weeks. Deanne with a huge block. And it's going to be Louisville's ball. They were not prepared for that. Overstreet has some space. They have not been able to get the perimeter shot going here in the second half. Ware on the fast break. Maysville begins to run away with it again. 15-point deficit, huge physicality from Courtney Ware. You saw the frustration there. hard bump into Zerkutton. 10:25 remaining on the clock. Williams is going to be inbounded right in front of the table. Gets it over to Thurman. Back over to Williams. Almost takes the screen, and he has been off here in the second half, thankfully for the Maysville Miners. That man was scorching in the first. Three is off. Williams will get the rebound. Scrambling. Getting it over to Thurman. Quick three in transition. No good again. Ice cold for the Louisville Pros. Gibbs in the corner and will just think about it. Kick it over to Ware. Top of the key. Courtney Ware. Big time three-pointer there. Maysville's almost up 20. They have taken over this fourth quarter. Williams, spin move. Gets it up. Courtney Ware drops it off to Laster. Big block by Overstreet. At least he thought it was. He gets the foul called on him. And he'll get a technical call too after he explodes with emotion. Can't do that. Overstreet gets tagged with the foul. Laster will sink both of his technical free throws, and he'll get a third. Big mistake by Overstreet. They were already down. Now they're down over 20 points. Big time run here for the Maysville Miners. Oh, so a technical was 4 free throws. Apparently I did not know that. This is like practice out here for Laster. Another one. Some confusion about the rules out on the floor. So it's going to be Pros ball after 4 technical free throws. So it's going to be Louisville's ball. I think everybody was a little confused there. Doss almost gets the steal, goes back to Williams, full court press from Troy Gibbs, racing down the floor with all the physicality there. Williams tries to drop it off, beautiful steal, and behind the back save from Courtney Ware. Exceptional instinct. Great job there by Ware. And they're going to call Ware out of bounds, though, after the flashy play. right, finally got everything situated. Maysville up 139 to 116 here in the fourth quarter. Pros trying to put together some miracle comeback, but they are not doing it with efficiency. And Williams finally starting to get going here in the fourth. They really have needed him here in the third. Here in this whole second half. He was scorching in the first. Great drive and kick from Lions to Ware. No good. Rebound. Offensive putback. Huge play there for Maysville. And an excellent move to get some space for a three by Thurman. Mangwalk. Last put back by the Miners. And there he is again. Inside, no good. Ware fighting for the rebound. Holloway snags it. Holloway coming down. No, get the fast break bucket, no good. Get another offensive rebound. Thurman thinking about it. Shuffled the feet. Holloway, they'll let him shoot it. Marlon Lyons coming down. Can we get the slam? Yes, we can. So 7 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. We'll get a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and be right back with your last 7 minutes of action of your Maysville Miners basketball here for the ABA and on NM Sports Network. Here we are out of the media timeout, the first one here in this first quarter. Jumping right back into the game. .652 remaining. The Miners are up 139 to 121. Excuse me, it's 143. In a very hectic, fast-paced game. Doss with the steal and the score on the fast break. Shakir, turnaround, mid-range jumper, no good. Gibbs will get it, lost on his pivot. Lang Luk, no good on the nimble drive. Miners will get it back. Doss, corner three, no good. Be a rebound. Thurman in the corner, off balance three. That is off, and it'll be off Holloway, who was trying to go for the offensive rebound. Back over to Courtney Ware. Courtney Ware can't hit it. Back on the wing. Williams with a beautiful, graceful finish. Brings tears to my eyes. 145, 123. The pros are just trying to stick around, but this has been all Maysville here in the fourth. Three, no good for Gibbs. Lions almost snagged the offensive rebound. Dominique Williams. Three's off. Mungluk. The defensive rebound. Down to Doss. Over to Gibbs with some magic. He can't get the putback. Maysville will go scoreless after that fast break. Williams coming back down. He'll miss a fast break layup. Lions to Doss. He'll miss a fast break layup. Back and forth. A crazy sequence of events. 4 empty trips in a row from both teams. Missing the fast break layups. Inbound's gonna go to Ware. Big block there by Zerkutten. We'll get it up to Williams. He'll miss the shot. We are in a 2-minute scoring drought right now between both teams. Both fast, oh my goodness. Doss lost him. Thurman gets the steal. Williams finally ends the scoring drought from both squads. Then we'll do 4:42, and we'll do a timeout at that here on NM Sports Network. We get another break and play after both teams seemingly running a freaking marathon out there. You're watching NM Sports Network. You're watching ABA basketball. You are watching your Maysville Miners. Maysville up 20 points with 4 minutes remaining. Williams just tried to hit a fast break layup and got fouled, so heading to the line for 2. He missed the first. He nails the second. The lead back down to 19. Lions tosses it up to Doss. Doss over to the corner. Marlon Lions, jab, step, gets it all the way around and puts it up for a spectacular and one opportunity. Lions has been a very essential piece of this Miners squad all year long. Here caps off a spectacular finish. Let's see if he can finish it out with the free throw, and he can. Big and one for Marlon Lions. 4 minutes remaining. Williams. Kick over to Holloway. Holloway can't hit the three. Marlon Lions. Rebounded by Deanne. They kick up to Williams. Williams passes over to Thurman. Williams with the putback, and it's good. Took 2 putbacks, but he got it to go. Over to Courtney Ware. Thinks about it, they'll just keep it going though. Doss, 3, nails it, and that'll put the Maysville Miners over 150 points. Scoring explosion here as we come towards the end of the season. We'll have another timeout, so we'll have to take another break here on the NM Sports Network. We'll give a quick shout out to Express It one more time here in this game. We're sticking around on the NM Sports Network.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives.
Here we are back after what most likely the final timeout of the game. Louisville down by 23 points. Shakir misses the shot on the side of the rim. Very frustrating. Courtney Ware dodges the block and gets the bucket to go. 25-point lead for Maysville, their biggest of the game here at the end. Deanne attacks the ball handler. Shakir, they get it over to Zerkutton. Zerkutton, three is off. Dominique Williams, amazing effort, and will actually get fouled. He'll earn the foul from Deanne. That is a man you do not want to go up on. Oh my goodness. Scary physique. Puts Williams right back in his place. Dominique Williams shooting 2 free throws here after he draws the foul. 2:46 to go here in the fourth. Dominique misses the first. Seems to be some confusion on the floor. The end of the game. All right, we'll have a conversation for some reason. All right, so that didn't last very long, and Dominique Williams will make second free throw. Doss bringing it down now for the Miners. 3-pointers up and no good. Williams definitely taking a big fall off since his hot first half. This is a big shot there. Louisville has been cold, outmatched, outskilled. Just completely outplayed in every facet of basketball here in this second half, and they continue to prove it again. Doss will make the bucket and have an opportunity for it and one. So many fast-paced buckets. You gotta love the ABA. 155 to 129. How about a score? Doesn't get more entertaining than this, ladies and gentlemen. Doss will go to the line for one, and it will be off. And there he is. Right back in for the offensive rebound and score. There's no way. Okay, so there's another timeout on the floor. We'll take another break here on the NM Sports Network. righty, after the uncalled for timeout, we'll be right back after that. 2:17 to go. 157 to 129. This game has been ridiculous, and it's pretty much over at this point. Just over 2 minutes left, and both teams should just play it out. This shot by Williams. Maysville up by almost 30. Big three, top of the key, and it's in. You love to see the whole bench going crazy like that. Man, it doesn't get a bunch of playing time. Pat White. Every team has that player who comes off the bench, doesn't get a bunch of PT, but when he makes a shot, people go crazy. I love to see it here with a minute and a half left. Maysville just kind of having fun with it. They've earned the right to have fun with it. That's an understatement. 160 to 129. They're up by a whopping 31 points. And the poor Louisville pros have been on a really tough end of a run here. They're at once down by 5, 108 to 113. Since then, they have been outscored 22 to 47. Cutton gets his own putback off the free throw. 125 remaining. An amazing effort by your Maysville Miners. They all just came together here this second half since they were up by 5 and went absolutely in. Just having fun, being themselves. Using their mismatches. Holloway down low to Williams. Tries for the fun alley-oop. Cannot get it to go. Is Courtney Ware going to jam it? Alley-oop. They try oop on the other end. Both teams just having fun at this point. Kick over to the corner. Williams tries for the putback. Under a minute to go. Just loafing it back and forth. These Alrighty, so we have another timeout on the floor, so we're going to throw it to commercial break one last time, guys, here on the NM Sports Network.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express it. That's kind of where it generated from. You know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express It, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to.
So apparently there are some unwarranted timeouts being called by one of the kids on the other end. So I had to report that to you guys, make sure you know what is going on here, because it seems like these are some crazy timeouts here on NM Sports, the ABA. But we're back. Hopefully we'll run through the end of this game smoothly. It's a 30-point game. It's kind of crazy that they keep on taking all these breaks, but we're almost done, almost through with it, guys. Appreciate you hanging on here at the end, and just extracurricular basketball. It's 30-point deficit. And Zert Cutton, huge block there at the end of the game. Got to be glad he got that in. Maysville will pick up another bucket, and there will be a foul called. 30 seconds remaining here in this game. He will go to the line one more time. Misses the free throw, running on the other end. All right, excuse me, guys. We've had a mishap right at the end. Had the camera shut down. We try to get this going here at the end. Looks like we won't. So that'll be the end of the game. We appreciate you guys so much for sticking around here. Apologize for our graphics going out. Right at the end of the game as well. But that'll end the game. ABA basketball. Maysville Miners win 164 to 132. That'll be it. We appreciate you guys so much for coming out to this edition of NM Sports Network ABA's basketball for your Maysville Miners. That'll be all, folks.